a huge event coming up. Let's go talk to Paul so he can tell us all about it. All right, let's go in here just in case you wonder about the business hours. There it is. So this is pretty cool to see. And look at that. How awesome is that? Right when I walk in the door. Yeah. Get your daddy to buy it for you. That is awesome. And of course, this is the man I'm looking for. How you doing, Paul?
What's going on, man? How are you?
So, wow.
Welcome to Dreamland.
Yeah, welcome to the Dreamland.
Possible.
Yeah. So, you got a minute?
Yeah,
Can you give us a little tour?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is a showroom. You kind of walked into what we do. Is we've reorganized stuff for this Saturday coming up. So normally we got precision rifles over there. We're kind of just organizing stuff so that the celebrity sellers are going to come.
All right. So what's coming up? Tell us what's coming up.
So on the 18th, Matt had this crazy idea to want to try to sell all the guns and then try to get a motley crew together to do that. And so we got Bill Goldberg coming. We've got Carricker, of course. We've got Scott over at Kentucky Ballistics. The Grantham will be here. Bill Goldberg's going to be here. It's going to be, and then Robert Oberst is going to be here as well. So
okay.
They're going to be back here basically selling guns, and you get to come in and buy a gun from your celebrity, somebody that you follow online, so, and get signatures and photographs and stuff like that. So
well, that's awesome. So
it'll be a ton of fun.
So you guys are gonna try to sell all this?
That's the point. Yeah, and so Ruger Corporate donated a bunch of stuff. So like Ruger Corporate's gonna be here doing stuff. So like it's gonna be, we're gonna have a lot of good inventory, stuff that you haven't been able to get for like quite a while.
Wow.
So it's gonna be really good. So.
Ammo? What about ammo? Can they buy whatever? Whatever's on the shelf?
Whatever, like it looks pretty healthy. It's a little deceiving because there's some stuff we still don't have. Like I haven't seen 30-30 in like a year and a half.
Yeah.
So I don't know where 30-30 is. I really want somebody to grab the rubber bullets, the rubber shotgun shells from Southern Velvet and shoot dove with them. I'd love to see somebody shoot dove with rubber bullets. I think that'd be really fun. Just to see if they can do it, you know?
It is dove season, right?
But yeah, I mean, we've got 9mm. A lot of the NATO cartridges are coming in stock. 5.56. It's sporadic. 40's still kind of hard to get, so we're still a solid year and a half.
Wow.
Year and a half away from like maybe 85% of back where the ammo industry used to be. And I don't know where Hornady is. Hornady, where's your stuff, man?
Right.
Federal's been stepping up a little bit. We're starting to get some American Whitetail from Hornady. But yeah, we'll have some harder to get cartridges. 270, we got some 300 Win Mag in, stuff like that. So.
All right. So if somebody wants to buy Saturday, get their hands on some of this stuff. Is there a limit? Number one, is there a limit?
There's no limit.
Oh.
You can buy whatever you want.
Wow. Wow.
No limit.
Hoarders got excited. They just got excited. All right, so no limit. First come, first serve.
Yep.
Once you get here, behave yourself and do your thing.
Get in line. There's going to be a line outside. We're going to have some refreshments and stuff out there. Erik Cortina's going to be here with EC brakes. So he's going to be out here selling brakes and giving away some stuff, what I hear. I'm not going to give you all the information yet. That's up to him. But it's supposed to be pretty cool. So
it will be pretty cool.
Bunker Branding's going to be out here selling t-shirts. So you'll have stuff to do outside. And then basically, a little bit before 9, we're going to open the gates, get everybody lined up, and then stand in line and wait.
So Saturday the 18th, right?
Yep, Saturday the 18th.
Be here. The gates open at,
let's say 9:40ish, around about.
So about 9:45 a.m.
Yep.
There's gonna be a lot of people.
Organize your parking, please. Park respectively. Don't park with like 8-foot gaps. So
yeah,
we're gonna help you park, but just if you get here early, park tight.
This is Texas, Paul. I mean, everybody drives a pickup. That's kind of
the curbs at Bass Pro, like.
That's kind of a, it's a Texas thing. Okay, so Saturday, 18th, I'm gonna be here. Paul's gonna be here.
It's gonna be fun.
There's gonna be a lot of celebrities here.
Yep.
You can buy your dream gun, ammunition. Now they can come in here and just buy some ammo, right?
Yeah,
whatever.
Absolutely.
They don't have to buy a gun. They can just buy whatever.
So Matt's saying if you want to get signatures and stuff, you got to come buy a gun. Just so we don't have a million people here. Right. But come in, you don't see what you want, you're absolutely more than welcome to buy anything that you want in the shop. We have accessories, medical kits, gun cases. We're a really gun-focused store, so mostly what we've got is related to gun accessories. So you can come in and buy anything that you want. So.
All right, so Saturday, 18th. I'm gonna be here. If you want to see me for whatever reason, I'm gonna be here. Paul's gonna be here. A lot of people are gonna be here, so it'll be fun. It'll be exciting. There's gonna be a lot of people here. I keep saying that. Did
be
you
a little-
notice that?
there'll
There's
be a
gonna be a
little
lot of
bit of,
people. I'm just trying to drive it into your head
It's
that
gonna be crazy.
that when you get here, and there's a lot of people here, you can't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah,
There's gonna be a lot of people
We're
here.
estimating we sold 750 tickets to his original just meet and greet that we did, I guess, 3-4 years ago, and we sold them in like, I thought it was something like 34 minutes, but I think it was like within a quarter of a day they were all
Okay.
sold completely. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is gonna be crazy,
Yeah, well, it's gonna be exciting. All right.
and we got cool stuff to buy.
All right, well, now tell us about you guys.
So we started 5 years ago. We opened this place up to basically offer a one-stop gun solution place for gun geeks. We wanted to build our own bolt guns. We wanted to get into machining and some pretty heavy gunsmithing so that we had a solution for people who needed stuff done. We work on almost, I'd say, 95% of the guns that we sell. We can fix, repair, or worst case, if they got a warranty, we'll send it off, especially those shotguns.
Yeah.
Get them out of here. We don't work on a lot of shotguns other than autos and stuff because over and unders can be kind of finicky. But yeah, that's why we built this place. It's been a tremendous amount of fun getting it started, and we've been doing this for feels like it's been 2 years, but it's been fun.
Wow.
A great 5 years. Got a great crew. This place wouldn't be what we are with, but we really didn't want to get too in depth with like hunting clothes, and we wanted to be gun guys. So that's
Right.
really what the store is focused around, is anything firearms related. We're your guys, and we wanted to run it like a 5-star restaurant. Way better customer service than most places offer. Treat people with a tremendous amount of respect, and also don't scare away the newbies.
Well, and you're also a competitor. That's how we met.
Yeah,
we
we
actually
met shooting,
we
yeah.
actually met shooting, and of course we struck up a friendship, and then here we are. But
I'd love to I'd love to shoot as much more than I can, but like, you know, I got kids.
I
got young
understand.
kids and stuff. But as they get older, I'm gonna get out of here and go do some more shooting and enjoy what I do for a living instead of just selling it all.
oh, for sure, man. So anyway, so not only can he sell you the firearm, he can work on it, and he can
And
shoot
we
it.
got a place to shoot, so we do.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we have a shooting range. It's not 100 yards. I wish it was. When we first designed the building, doing something 100 yards in concrete really wasn't in the budget. But basically, this is our shooting range. We got 10 bays, and it's super clean, super simple. And we do 25 hours. We are rated to like 338 Norma stuff, so like we can shoot some big cartridges in here.
Wow.
Doesn't look like it, but just for function testing,
Yeah.
and for doing just bore sighting, just general stuff like that, we can handle that here. Basically just a check-in area. This is where we get really busy on the weekends. Our merch is a little bit, Bunker's working on getting this restocked. We actually been selling a lot of it, which is really good. So.
Yeah, that's good.
You name
Purses,
it.
you can buy a purse. Look at that.
Yeah, purses for the ladies, and these are all concealed carry purses made by a company called Chameleon. They actually have a killer warranty, and they've got like, you know, the whole like the rip-free straps with the wires in them and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So that people can't cut them off you, and you know. So
How
I
much-
don't order the purses because I don't know. You know, I
It's
let
okay,
Brittany
Paul,
do
you
that.
can tell us.
Shh, don't tell anybody. You're all my style. We do some class 3 transfers for people in the full auto. This is actually characters. This is Matt's. This is his. Pretty sure it's a 70s model Air Force 50. This is a transferable gun, and we do, for guys who are looking for stuff, we can find things and get you some fun toys. Kind of pricey, but if you got the cash, they're pretty good investments if you buy them right. So.
Now tell me about this Hall of Heroes. I was admiring your.
So we started this because we have a pretty military and first responder focused family. My dad was in Vietnam. Both my grandfathers were in World War II, one in the Pacific, and then one in Europe. And so we wanted to start a place for people to be able to put pictures of their loved ones in memorial to them, so that everybody, you know, as they walk through every day, come through, just do their normal, you know, purchasing, fun stuff. They can kind of remember, you know, why we're able to do all the things that we do every day. Obviously, some family members, some local guys. We have some of these are customers, they're family members they brought in, and so this unfortunately grows all the time. But you know, people just come in and we'll find a picture here one day, and it'll be
Yeah,
kind
that's
of a
cool,
random
man.
picture, so.
It grabbed my attention. That's why I wanted to ask you about it, because I've
Yeah.
never seen anything like this, and I thought it was pretty cool.
We're a little weird. We do stuff
That's
that
not
no other
weird,
place
man.
does.
Well, it's not weird. I think honoring the fallen, especially those that have fought for freedom,
Amen.
is very important.
Yeah, we do. You know, I was a firefighter for a while. My uncle was a chief of police in Floresville for almost 12 years. His name was, what was his name? I never say his real name because I never call him by that.
Yeah, I get it.
Martinez. So he was there for a while. So we just have a lot of friends. I knew Scott Dean in San Antonio. So like we just feel like we just don't want those people to just fall into nothing.
Yeah, no.
And this way they can always be remembered.
That's awesome, man. Awesome.
We were given a flag. Actually, because of this wall, we were given this flag by one of the base commanders out in Afghanistan. Specifically, this flag was flown over the base and was given to us by the camp, an old Camp Vance by the unit commanders out there, which was pretty cool. So
yeah, no, this is really cool. So, man, that's awesome.
Crazy to be honored with that stuff, and we just do what we do every day, you know. So we're very blessed to have the support we do. So
why Apache?
So I have a lot of Native American heritage. I am not an Apache, but I do have Cherokee and a significant amount of Aztec in my family. And there was if you look at the symbol, we're gonna find a logo. See if I got a logo somewhere. I'll grab a logo and I'll explain it to you. But the logo, this is really hard to see on here, but basically the way the logo is set up is the hand was a symbol of success in hand-to-hand combat, was given to like some of the most elite Apache warriors and put on their horses and their thighs of basically the best guys they had. And then you had the rattlesnake jaw, which is very, very small. The rattlesnake jaw was a symbol of awareness, or excuse me, a symbol of strength and swiftness. And then the arrowhead was a symbol of accuracy and awareness. And then those embodiments are the crosshairs of like what we do and put into like the rifles we build and like the way we run our business, but really the quality of gear that we put out or choose to sell in the shop. So I don't sell cheap. I sell cheap price stuff for that are good quality.
Good value. That's called good value.
Yeah, I don't sell cheap products because like regardless of how good the margin is, it doesn't do anything but hurt the end customer. So
exactly.
We're really picky. If it's something we have issues on the shelf, see, employees only, you get a little access.
Oh my God, we get behind the scenes.
Break room, nothing crazy here. This is what we call the war room. Roscoe obviously is defending this place.
Oh yeah, he sure is. Just barely noticed that we walked in.
Brittany's is the person that's doing all of our ATF and NFA compliance.
Is she the purse person?
She is. Yes, she's the purse person. She orders our purses. Thank goodness, because I would order probably everything in black. I wouldn't have any style.
Camo.
She keeps us from getting in trouble and keeps all these guys squared away as much as she can. She tries.
Good.
Her whip's hidden in her desk, so.
Yeah. Good.
So, but this is basically where we receive product, get everything out, get everything put up for stock or put up on the floor, stuff like that. So kind of the day-to-day process, everything that's crazy throughout the day, the dirty, the paperwork, everything happens back here. So
completely understand.
So stickers, that thing's growing every day.
That's cool.
Yeah, if you want to, if you got stickers,
bring one
send
of yours.
Stickers.
Yeah, I'm bringing one of mine.
We got to fill up that second cabinet now, even though she when we first got it,
is she anti-sticker?
Yeah.
Oh.
We couldn't help
I wanted it to just remain
clean, but we couldn't help it. So.
Oh, I understand. All right, so this is
the gunsmithing shop.
Awesome.
So,
now I feel at home.
Yeah, this is where Tanner has home mostly is. Even though my home's kind of been behind a desk the last few months, I've been really busy with paperwork.
Isn't it funny how it happens where like
Tanner,
me?
I've left Tanner up here busting his ass without being able to help him very much.
Like me when I'm like, I'm gonna start making breaks and things like that. It's gonna allow me to shoot all the time.
You sit behind a desk.
And I'm standing in front of the machine all the time.
Well, this is Tanner. Tanner's our.
How you doing, Tanner?
Doing good. How are y'all?
Just so you know, this is Erik Cortina. The Cortina brand. Oh, I just make sure.
I watch YouTube too.
I didn't think you did. Never mind. I thought you still started your fires with fucking flint and stone.
Here's something that I need to ask you.
Sure. These are really messed up.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Those are really bad. They're all failed cans, unfortunately. We have to chop them up. So.
The Texas can law.
Yeah.
Give us some information, because a lot of people think, we can do that.
I know.
They need to understand that ATF is federal. The F stands for federal.
Correct.
So
And-
I don't know anything about it. So
We got a ton of phone calls that day. So when we basically went through, and we made some posts a few weeks before that, just letting people know informative stuff. Of course, it never hits everybody, which is normal. We got about 200 phone calls, emails, and just throughout the day. And we made a video. Basically, unfortunately, though it's a step in the right direction, and though this is, if we could get other states to follow this, this could be a really good thing going forward to do some convincing at the federal level that, hey, this is the way this needs to change. But until that happens, we, and just as you, I don't know if you have your FFL, right?
Right.
So like we're still federally regulated. So in order for us to open our business every day, there has to be a federal license out there out front. That means we have to follow everything federally.
right.
Technically, right? We're talking gray area, and I didn't tell you to do this. Do not do this because you can still get in trouble. Is the state law keeps state police officers from going through and prosecuting people for doing that. But remember, the state this Texas as a state still is in the United States of America, which is federally governed. So
The F and ATF
Yes.
is kind of the hiccup.
yeah, so you cannot do anything suppressor related without you still violating federal law. Even if you make it at home, you do all your things, you still, if you don't file a Form 1 on it, technically a federal agent could prosecute you and get you in a lot of trouble. So right now it's just yay, we did it. That's about it.
Yeah.
Nothing really cooler than that. So
Yeah. So anyway, that's because a lot of people have asked me, "Hey, you're gonna make suppressors now?" And I'm like, "No,
yeah,
I'm gonna
it
keep
doesn't
making.
work like that.
I'm gonna keep making
Unfortunately.
breaks." And
So when one day, hopefully that's what's going to happen because in Europe, there's places in Europe you can go get them over the counter.
Right.
That's actually a regulation and have to hunt there with them, which I think is great. If you've
Yeah.
never shot with a can, you're missing out. You should get a suppressor.
yep, for sure.
These are all blown out and nasty. Got to top.
Yeah. So how did that happen?
They just built poorly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're built really, really poorly. These were an inexpensive can we had gotten for a department, and they just didn't work out. So we got better cans for them.
Yeah.
Shout out to Griffin.
There you go.
Your cans are awesome. So basically, this is general smithing. So when we come in here, this is where assemblies happen. This is where us basically prepping thread jobs and getting everything disassembled. That's what Tanner's doing right now. But we do general installs that aren't related to directly machining. A lot of spring swaps, repairs on older guns, trigger jobs, sight fitting, small parts fitting.
So
function repair,
general gunsmithing.
General gunsmithing. And then as we kind of move this direction, obviously you get into
Oh yeah, I see a milling machine. I see lathes. Here we go.
Everything's manual. We don't have anything CNC just yet. We're getting there. We have some ideas and things that we want to do. We need some in-house fluting. We do outsource our fluting, but it's just because right now there are guys that do it better than we do, and they're really great to work with.
Yeah, outsourcing is a great thing.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize, there's so many people that do outsource, and it's not because we want to. It's just because functionally doing it financially just doesn't make sense right now.
to do it.
Costs a lot of money. I mean,
I know.
His machine's really cool, by the way. I love it.
And I don't do fluting,
So-
even though it can.
Fluting, we're going to get a smaller machine dedicated to fluting, and that's
Yeah.
what it's going to do primarily with some other small functions. And but right now, that's where all of our custom guns get built on the big heavy machine. We're turning everything's big full-size 26-inch blanks. And that machine just is so much quieter than running. The Grizzly's great for general smithing and stuff like that. Definitely a much tighter machine than the Grizzly is.
Well, they both come from Grizzly, right?
Correct, yeah. Technically, they're both owned by the same company. The South Bend quality is definitely a much nicer.
Well,
it's about double the price.
It's like a Ford and a Lincoln.
yeah,
Or
totally.
scratch that.
Toyota and Lexus.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Ford guy, so they're both great. So.
Yeah. Okay, so
Do you know who owns Grizzly Machine?
I do not.
His name is Shiraz Balolia.
Really?
And he is an F-class shooter.
No
He's
kidding.
a friend of mine. Yep. He's so Grizzly. There's
Shout
a
out, little plug.
plug for them because it is owned by a competitive shooter.
Well, let's get. So, how do you plug South Bend? How do you like your machine? Obviously, you've been using it for what, 2 years
Plug
now?
stuff on? Yeah.
Well, what do you think about it?
What do you think about it?
I wish your headstocks were a little shorter.
Yeah.
It's a big machine.
But I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I mean, it's been a solid ass.
That thing machines
It's
so nice
steady,
with
it's
good
quiet,
steel. I mean,
it's heavy.
he takes a good heavy pass on it, and it's just polished.
Oh, yeah.
It looks gorgeous. Yeah, definitely a little bit looser tolerance on that machine. Definitely doesn't take as heavy, obviously a much bigger machine. We really are going to work on getting a little bench top machine so that we can do some really small stuff. So that's the next. That's the next.
Well, that's.
for
I
us.
mean, again, this shows me, or me and the viewers that you guys. You have the machine for special purpose, like really tight, custom built, right?
Yes.
And then this one's kind of more general machining.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool stuff.
Quick stuff. We can get in and out of this. The headstock's a little smaller. We do have a big spider extension when we're working on really short stuff to keep everything nice and centered. We work with JGS quite a bit. JGS, we love their reamer holders.
That's what I
and
use.
stuff. They're really good.
That's what I use.
And we have some PTG stuff that we're transferring over to JGS if you're watching. We like their stuff. It's awesome.
All right, Dave, you heard it.
Obviously, standing cylinder laser engraving in here is where we do all of our caliber markings. We do general laser engraving, so we'll do all kinds of stuff for people doing memorial stuff, people doing initials, gifts, things like that. We do have some settings where we actually can burn off, which many guys are already doing way past. We just figured it out for stocks. We actually can burn we can ghost the clear off the top of a manor stock or off the top of a carbon stock without getting into the carbon. So we've started doing some laser markings and stuff on that for people's ranches and brands and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I have a laser, but I have no idea how to use it. I mean, I know how to make letters and numbers on brakes, but that's it. That's as
we
far as.
vectorize logos and do stuff like that. It's not super difficult, but you have to sit down and you have to get the right color file. You have to get the right quality file and stuff. If it's not good, then your images come out real blurry.
Cool, man. So you guys are full blown.
This
one-stop. What do they call it? One-stop. What is this? What is this right here?
Hey,
look at this.
It's for a build.
Look at that.
Actually,
Easy tuner brake.
We have one. I think that's already off at fluting, right? It is. So I've actually got a really sweet 6.5 PRC. He's not going to shoot PRS with it. He's going to dabble in it because it's a little bit of a big cartridge.
Yeah.
Mostly he's going to just do some fun target shooting with it. But it's an M24 27.5-inch monster. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's got a big old. So the only thing we wish he hadn't done is he has a SIG suppressor. SIG suppressors muzzle devices are like really, I don't know, they're kind of ugly. I think y'all should change them if you're listening.
That's giving them a compliment.
They're kind of ugly. So you see this beautiful tuner on the back of it, and then you're like,
They're a combination between hammered dog shit
oh man,
and homemade soap.
So you got a beautiful a beautiful tuner on the back of it, which looks great with the barrel. If y'all have never, I don't have one in house, but I think even though your brake is really great because it's so easy to put on everything. It makes more sense, right, for everybody. Oh yeah, my 6.3 does have one. But I really like the tuner because if you get a barrel that's big enough, it is a gorgeous installation.
Not only that, the tuner, you can do brake, suppressor, whatever
you want to.
You can tune anything. All right, Paul, what's this over here in the dark?
So this is our first machine we bought used, and it's really loose. Tanner started the machining aspect of this because obviously he had a lot more experience than I do. I'm self-taught. He went to school for it, and so as he got started, I started to learn on this machine. I didn't know how he built guns off of it because it took so much finesse, and there was little parts that would stick on it, and so for him to build guns for a year and a half off this is where we started.
Yeah, well, I mean, that just shows that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and if you're an aspirating, can't speak.
Aspiring.
If you're an aspiring machinist and you are interested in getting into any kind of machining, don't be afraid of starting with an old used piece of equipment. Some guys go into restoration that really like that stuff. They'll make this thing brand new, rebuild it. But these are more of what I would consider maybe a throwaway machine. That's the way they were kind of built. To use them for a while and get rid of them, but you get into this and maybe you find an old South Bend and you want to fix up. The restoration of old machines is really cool.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people who do that, but I mean, this just got you to the next machine, right?
Yeah. This is where we started, and it got us off the ground, and it did. It built some great machines. I don't know how it built great guns, but it did because it's just loose. But it's because Tanner's a good machinist,
right?
And he knows how to use it, and he's obviously.
And the thing that most people don't understand is you're only machining about an inch.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So even if the machine is all kinds of loose over here, you have just that 1 inch that you're
see
dealing.
Guys back, obviously if you Google like machining videos, you see guys chambering back here off of spiders and stuff.
Oh yeah, steady rest and all that.
Steady rest and stuff. And to be honest, like I we've tried it a few times, but like it's just so to get things
Yeah,
centered and right. I don't like it.
I don't play that game.
No, I think that was for a day before you had spiders and other things to stabilize your barrels.
Well, it was
back,
just a different. It was just a. I think that comes from the benchless world, but they had real small machines that they didn't even have a spindle hole big enough to fit a barrel.
Oh, really?
So that's why they had to do that. You know what I mean? But I mean,
I've tried it to center stuff up, and you're like, man, this is real wobbly. Like,
no, it's hard.
You can't even. It's not about looking at the gauge. You can see it loping, and you're like, no, I don't think this is going to chamber very well.
Yeah, it's a special techniques, but them BR guys, they've set records with barrels that they do.
And they forget the old school way of doing stuff still made great guns.
Exactly. Well, cool, man. I like that you guys are very patriotic.
Very. Yeah, we love our country, and it's a shame what's going on, but that's for another conversation.
Oh yeah, we'll have that one another time.
Over probably a couple glasses of whiskey.
Man, I appreciate the tour. Thank you so much, and
always good to see you.
Again, I'll see you Saturday.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy day, man.
We'll be out here, and remember, we're gonna be here Saturday on the 18th. So come by, check it out. Get here early. It's gonna be a lot of people, but you're gonna have a lot of fun. You will not regret it. I'm gonna have some really cool stuff here. So
we're giving away over $7,000 worth of stuff too. So
wow,
might get lucky.
So all right, you heard it. All right, see you guys Saturday. I'll be here. Bye bye.